Hey, what's going on? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to the Good of Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's segment is called The Real Interventions for People, and today I need to intervene in your life. Today I'm ripping up the subject, where are all the black male teachers? Listen, when I was a little kid, remember people asking me questions. What do you want to be when you grow up? And you heard different things. You would hear doctors and lawyers and firemen and policemen. And those things were all great. In today's society, our young black men seem to have very few choices. Why? Because they don't see themselves out there in the world. What they see is dope dealers. What they see is pimps. What they see is fathers not being in the home. What they see is black men treating women like hoes. What they see is black men not taking care of their children. So when they grow up, they don't see themselves modeled in these positions. And unfortunately, the things that are positive are such a pipe dream. Now listen, I'm not trying to kill anybody's dream, but the chances of you becoming Kobe Bryant are 1,000,000 to 1. The chances of you being the next Michael Jordan is few and far between. The chances of you becoming Jay-Z or 50 Cent is 1,000,000 to 1. Listen, not trying to kill your dream, but there are tangible, there are goals, there are things that you can do to become successful that are much more reachable. So what happens if you don't get the record deal? Will you still take care of your children? What happens if you don't become some famous football star? Will you still take care of your family? You can be a professional. You can be a man of stature. You can be a community man. You can be a politician. You can be all sorts of things. We have to start showing our young black men that there are things that they can be that are reachable and attainable. No, I'm not trying to kill your dream, but the problem is we don't have enough successful black men that are reachable, that are accessible to our young black boys, to give them a work ethic to show them that, hey, you can go to school, you can get an education, you can become something. You can still be successful. Let me read to you a couple of statistics. Black male teachers make up less than 2% of the nation's 4.8 million teachers, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Do you hear me? Less than 2% of all teachers, 4.8 million in the United States, are black males. So when I get up and go to school every day, what I'm seeing is a bunch of women. What I'm seeing are as a young African American man, I'm seeing something that does not relate to me. I'm not saying women can't teach, but what I am saying is we need to see black men in a position of authority in our schools. We need to see young black men go to school, graduate, and come back and give that positive, strong male vibe back to our young men. Let me read to you another statistic. It says here, less than 1 in 50 teachers are African Americans. Less than 1 in 50. So it reminded me when I was going to school, and in junior high school I had a couple strong black male teachers, and hey, those guys made a difference. Mr. Wingfield, Mr. Thrash, these guys made a positive difference in my life because they were men. There was just some things that students wouldn't try with them simply because they were men. And young men respond differently to men. I'm telling you, hey, I can't make you go out and become a teacher. But I'm saying to you, all of you right now who are thinking about what you want to be, consider becoming a teacher. All you young men out there who are in college, consider coming back after you graduate. Consider joining the education field and teaching our young black boys. If they don't see it in you, where are they supposed to see it? Unfortunately, what they get from 106 and Park is a bunch of bull. Unfortunately, what they get down on the neighborhood corner is a bunch of stuff that they can't use. We need more male black teachers. We need more young black men to come back after they graduate and say, hey, I want to make a difference in my community. Now listen, I'm a teacher of sorts, I'm a youth pastor, and I understand the value of teaching young people. Those of you who are productive, those of you who have something, those of you who have made it, those of you who have ambition, if you don't use what you have to come back and teach our young people, then the future is bleak. But I believe there are people who are like myself who understand that teaching young people are of the utmost importance. And I believe that there is a generation of young people who right now are in school, who are making decisions about their future, who will say to themselves, I want to come back and I want to teach. I want to help young black boys become something. I want to be a positive role model. I don't want to leave it to the females to teach our young black men. I don't want to leave it to the white men to come teach our young black men. But I want to be that positive role model to come back and do something in my community. Even if you don't teach in the school, join a community organization. Join a church. But do something to come back and teach someone the same way you were taught. It's not enough to get something and then go make it. We have to get what we've gotten, the tools that we've learned and picked up, and come back and help somebody else. And if you really, really, really want to make a difference as a black man, then come back and help teach a young black boy. This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist, and I'm here to help you get a life.